If you've ever dreamed of retiring early, living comfortably, and having the freedom to do whatever you want, you might think the answer lies in shares, property, or just working a regular 9 to 5 job. But here's the truth: most traditional paths won't get you there fast enough. Imagine a 25-year-old wanting to retire by 50. Even if they save $20,000 every year and invest it in a broad market ETF earning 9% annually, after 25 years, they would only reach about $1.7 million. dollars. Sounds like a lot, right? But when you consider inflation, future house prices, and the lifestyle you actually want, it might not be enough. By the time you turn 50, the equivalent of a comfortable retirement plus a debt free home could require over $5 million. dollars. So, if shares alone aren't likely to get you there, what about property? Many people think real estate is a guaranteed path to wealth, especially with leveraged investments. But housing is already expensive, and future returns may be capped by high debt levels and rising prices that outpace wages. Residential property in many countries could provide tepid growth and low rental yields, meaning it's riskier than you think for early retirement planning. Other property types like industrial or healthcare might offer better returns, but they require significant upfront capital and expertise. The fastest and most proven way to generate extreme wealth is through business ownership. Look at the world's richest people. Almost all of them own equity in businesses. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, none of them got there by buying index funds alone or renting out residential properties. In Australia, the pattern is the same. Business ownership comes with outsized risks. 20% of new businesses fail in the first year and 60% fail by the third. But if you succeed, the upside can be enormous. And it's much easier to take this route when you're young and flexible, without a family or major financial obligations. But building wealth isn't just about choosing the right asset. It's about mindset. Those who get rich are obsessively focused on making money, constantly seeking opportunities, and unafraid of taking risks. Most people say they want to retire early, but they lack the relentless discipline, the courage to fail, and the willingness to sacrifice today for a larger future payoff. Of course, you don't have to choose one path exclusively. Some combine a business with smart property investments and a diversified portfolio of shares. Others focus on growing human capital, side hustles, and tax advantage savings. The key is understanding your numbers, minimizing unnecessary spending, and letting time and compounding work in your favor. It's also important to consider life's uncertainties. Health, relationships, longevity, and quality of life play a huge role in how you define wealth. Some argue that chasing money too aggressively can come at the cost of happiness. Others stress that financial independence provides freedom to make choices about how to spend your time, which is ultimately what early retirement is about. So, before you embark on the journey to financial freedom, ask yourself if you have the discipline, focus, and risk tolerance to make it happen. Are you willing to invest in yourself, take calculated risks, and make bold moves that others shy away from? Because the truth is, financial freedom isn't just about money. It's about building the mindset, assets, and courage to live life on your own terms. And if you do it right, the payoff isn't just wealth. It's the freedom to design a life you truly want. Key takeaway: true financial independence requires a combination of smart investments, disciplined savings, ownership, and a mindset willing to take risks. The sooner you start, the greater your chances of retiring early and living on your terms.
This information is brought to you by Ramakrishna Surathu, author of the book You Are God, founder, developer, and chief executive officer of the self sustainable city